What's up, Blue Jays fans? Big offseason energy is in the air, and Toronto's front office is cooking up some serious moves. Today we're counting down the top 5 Blue Jays rumors of the offseason, ranked by how likely they actually are to happen. Let's jump right in. 1. Bo Bichette long-term extension, most likely. Current status. The Blue Jays extended a $22 million qualifying offer to Bo Bichette, keeping negotiation rights while giving him time to decide whether to accept or test free agency. What's really happening? Toronto's front office, led by GM Ross Atkins and President Mark Shapiro, has made it clear that Bichette is a franchise cornerstone. He's one of the few players in MLB history to post 175-plus hits in 4 straight seasons before age 28, and he's improved defensively. The qualifying offer isn't the end goal. It's a placeholder. The real intention is to buy time for a long-term extension, likely a 6 to 8-year deal worth between $160 to $200 million. Why it makes sense? Keeps fan favorite and all-star shortstop in Toronto long-term. Sends a message of stability to Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and the fan base. Shows ownership is committed to contending, not rebuilding. Likelihood, 80%. Expect this to become the headline move of Toronto's offseason. 2. Pursuit of a frontline starting pitcher. What's being reported? The Jays are exploring ways to bring in another top-tier starter to join Kevin Gausman and Shane Bieber. Names being mentioned include Suwanintian Otiwianan Chekatian, Tarik Skubal, Tigers, dominant lefty, would require big prospects. Corbin Burns, Orioles FA. If he leaves Baltimore, Jays are in the mix. Shota Imanaga, Japan, lefty free agent, strong command and strikeout stuff. Why it makes sense? Jose Berrios and Gausman are solid, but depth drops off after that. Toronto struggled when injuries hit the rotation late last season. A deep rotation is key for another playoff run. Why it's tricky? Skubal or Burns would cost premium prospects like Ricky Tiedemann or Orelvis Martinez. Free agent starters could demand $25.30 million per year. Likelihood, 70%. Expect one significant addition, at least a number 2 to 3 starter, if not an ace. 3. Bo Bichette trade rumors. The chatter. Some MLB insiders suggest the Jays might listen to trade offers for Bo Bichette if contract negotiations stall. A few U.S. media outlets have even floated the Yankees, Dodgers, and Cubs as possible fits. Reality check. This rumor comes up every offseason, but it's more media speculation than actual front office intent. Toronto isn't shopping Bichette. They're protecting their leverage. By keeping this option on the table, they can gauge market value or use it as negotiating power. Why it's possible? If Bo declines the long-term deal, Toronto may explore a blockbuster trade rather than lose him for a draft pick later. Bichette's value is high. He's a consistent 290-plus hitter and only 27. Why it's unlikely? Trading him now would signal a soft rebuild, not what ownership wants. Fans would see it as a betrayal after the team's recent playoff runs. Likelihood, 50% for rumors, 10% for actual trade. More smoke than fire. Expect extension talks, not a trade. 4. Blue Jays targeting a star reliever. Reported by Sports Illustrated, MLB trade rumors. Names being mentioned. Emmanuel Clase, Guardians, elite closer, might be available in trade. Camilo Doval, Giants. If SF rebuilds, he's a big target. Jordan Hicks, FA, former Blue Jay. Reunion possible. Why it fits. The bullpen needs a boost. Romano battled injuries, Swanson was inconsistent, and the Jays blew too many late leads. The front office values strikeout-heavy relievers who can handle playoff pressure. Challenges. Clase and Doval would be expensive in prospect capital. Hicks will want multi-year money after a strong season. Likelihood, 40–50%. Expect at least one high-leverage bullpen signing, even if it's not a headline name. 5. Kyle Tucker to the Blue Jays, long shot. Reported by New York Post AS.com. The rumor: the Jays are supposedly exploring a massive move for Kyle Tucker, the Astros all-star outfielder, who could become available if Houston's payroll tightens. Why it's exciting? Tucker is a left-handed power bat, exactly what the Jays lineup needs. He'd balance out Guerrero Jr. and Springer perfectly. He's only 28, with Gold Glove defense and 30 HR potential. Why it's unlikely? Tucker would command a $350–400 million contract if he hits free agency. Toronto would have to part with elite prospects and take on huge salary. Houston might prefer to extend him rather than trade him. Likelihood, 20%. A dream move, but more fantasy than forecast, unless ownership goes all in. Final thoughts. The Blue Jays' offseason strategy appears clear. Stay competitive, not rebuild. They're focusing on three main goals. 1. Keep Bo Bichette long-term. 2. Add another frontline pitcher. 3. Upgrade the bullpen and lineup depth.